Hey guys, Pastor Brian here from Trekking Jesus and the Brian Donahue podcast. I hope you're having a great start to the week. It's Monday here at Trekking Jesus, and we are hitting the ground running at warp speed. Can you run at warp speed? I know you can fly at warp speed. I'm not sure about the running thing though. But hey, the call for action this week is actually pretty simple, but this might be a challenging one for us all the same, because the challenge is that I'm asking us as a community, as Christ followers, as Trekkies, maybe you're both of those things, maybe you're one or the other, but we can all do this if we really want to, if we really try. And that is have a good attitude this week. When we go to work, we're going there with enthusiasm. We're going to be the hardest worker. We're going to have the best attitude. We're going to be the biggest encourager, the best listener all week long. And we're going to see how that changes the people around us, how that influences a culture of change, or influences just the culture that we're working in or playing in or learning in or living in. Maybe you're struggling with anxiety and depression this week. I'm going to encourage you to find the peace that you need from God and God alone. I had the privilege of preaching at a local church here in Northeast Ohio this past Sunday, and I preached from Philippians 4:4-9, which I've shared with this community probably a couple times. And I was just reminded myself in my own heart and my own mind that peace comes from God and God alone, and it transcends, it surpasses all understanding. And so even if you're feeling down yourself, even if you're frustrated by a situation in your life, if you're concerned or filled with anxiety and worry and concern and maybe anger about what you're seeing in the world around you, I would just encourage you to call on the name of the Lord, to call out to Jesus and say, God, I need your peace. I need to live a life of gentleness like Paul talks about in Philippians 4. I want to be known as a gentle person, not an angry and mean and harsh and critical person, but a gentle person who listens, a gentle person who cares and responds from a place of compassion, love, and concern. And I believe that this week you can change the world around you in your own context. The people that you're around, the people you get to influence daily, you can see some really positive things happen around you. It's not always easy, especially when you're not feeling it. But I believe that this week we can rise above all of our circumstances, and we can show others what it is to be a Christ follower, the joy and the hope we have in spite of our circumstances. It's not that we rejoice in those circumstances, but we rejoice in the Lord through those circumstances. And we can rise above, and we can live differently, and we can still show up and smile and work hard and help other people smile and work hard as well. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope you're encouraged. I hope that you can go into all the world boldly. Keep on trekking, live long and prosper, all my friends.